Okay guys, so I want to start off with the first myth, and that is when you hold the D-pad either left, right, up or down, your colour of your bowling ball will change, and I suppose this happens on the original Wii Sports 2. So let's just see if this is true. I'm going to go with the right D-pad. Let's find out. It does. Yeah, it does. Look, I've got a gold bowling ball. Oh, nice. Well, that myth is confirmed. Okay, so the next myth I want to try is supposedly you can get a strike or knock the other Mii's pins on their lane. I don't think this is true, but I'm going to give it a try anyway. Oh! Looked like I just hit that left pin, but it didn't look like it hit it, so I think it's safe to say that myth is busted. And obviously, the next myth, which we all know this is true, when you throw the ball backwards, it spooks the Mii's behind you. Well, obviously we knew that was true, obviously, but I had to do it just for the sake of this video. That myth is confirmed. Okay guys, so the next myth I want to try on the 100th pin bowling is that when you when you're playing 100 pin bowling, supposedly when you throw the ball off the barrier, it scares the Mii's that are watching you. Yeah, it does. Myth confirmed. And obviously everyone knows this, but supposedly there is a myth, which we all know this is confirmed, that when you roll the ball on the barrier, it gives you out a secret strike. There we go. Alright, well that was a spare, but obviously it would work getting a strike and all of that. Okay, so there's one other myth I want to try as well. Now I think we might have already seen this when we did the testing if you can knock the pins over, but when you throw the ball into another Mii's lane, it scares them. They go, oh! They go in shock. Yeah, they do. That myth is confirmed. Now, I suppose that on the original Wii Sports, instead of them being shocked, they laugh. Alrighty, guys, so the next myth I want to test is that you can apparently, you know the whale, right? That is in the roaming around Wuhu Island's ocean. Well, apparently you can find it while you're doing free cruising on power cruising. So you can find it shooting out of the water and crashing into the water, and you can also find it underwater. You can see it through the water. So we're about to go find out. Whoa, dude, look, there he is! Oh. He just crashed into the ocean. Hang on, let me see if I can see if he's underwater. Hold on. There it is, look, there it is. Look, it's right there, just underneath the water. Hang on, I can get a closer look at it. Yeah, look, there it is, right there. You can see it right underneath me. Wow. So you can see him underwater. So you can not only can you see him jump out of the water, but you can also see him under the water only in free cruising. So that myth is confirmed. And actually, as you can see here, he's actually swimming pretty slowly. You can see he's slowly moving. That is actually cool. I'm surprised I'm not scaring him, really, using my cruiser, but hey, that's really cool. Alrighty guys, so the next myth is that when you play Island Flyover at night time and you go to a specific location on Wuhu Island, something happens. We're about to find out. Okay guys, we're now at the secret location where you'll hear this noise. I'm going to cut the engine in a second and just take a listen. there's the sound. And don't you tell me what? It sounds creepy. I gotta admit. So that myth is confirmed. Okay guys, so the next myth I want to try is that when you press OK, before you press OK, you have to hold 1, and supposedly you get 11-point gain.
Huh?
Oh, and what do you know? I'm facing Lucia. Okay, no, it is not 10. Is it 11 point? Or is it the slipper? Because I've just got a slipper. Obviously, there is a myth, obviously, that you can get a slipper. And yes, that is confirmed, I can tell you that, because, well, you see I've got the slipper, but you only do it for beating the champion Lucia. For some reason, I am facing Lucia while I'm holding the slipper, which is interesting. But yes. Alright, change the subject. Supposedly, you get a slipper for after defeating the champion Lucia by holding 1. So that myth is confirmed. I think you have to hold 2, guys, for this. Yes, it does. Look, up there. So you have to hold 2 in order to get an 11-point gain on table tennis. And then obviously to hold 1, you get the slipper, but it only works if you beat Lucia, which obviously I have. I mean, I know I'm facing her right now, but that's because my level went down. That's probably why. But both of those myths are confirmed. Okay, so the next myth, guys, is that in archery, there are secret targets of fruits that you can shoot at for 10 points. As you can see, yeah, there it is, right there. The orange. I'm going to see if I can try and go for it, but it's a bit difficult. Aha! Can we get to it? No, we're just going to hit the wall. No. But you can see the orange right there, so that's confirmed. And then on stage 2 for beginner, I believe... Where is the fruit, actually? Oh, whoops.
2.
Actually, I don't even know where the fruit is on this one. It's not up there. It's definitely not down there. Is it up there? At the castle? No? Okay. I don't know where that one is for stage 2, but stage 3, I believe the fruit is somewhere. Not up there, is it? No, I can't see nothing. It's not up there. I don't know where the other fruit is on this one. Oh, I see it. It's there.
8.
It was a cantaloupe. Okay, well, I know where the next one is. There's a piece of cake down there. It's right there. You can see it, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it. You can clearly see that every stage does have a secret item to get an extra 10 points. Oh, hang on. Am I going to hit it? No. Nearly. This time. No, too high. So that myth for extra, like, secret little challenging targets is confirmed. Alrighty guys, so let me know in the comments if you know any other myths that are on Wii Sports Resort, and I will do a part 2 of cracking myths in Wii Sports Resort. Thanks for watching.